Hey everyone, this is Jersey Jon Persons, and you're tuned into the tropical vibes of Buffett on the radio.
When I grew up in Texas, the only paradise I ever saw were the ones that my buddies used to roll against the wall. Never saw that it ain't the same. Heard about Galveston, the Gulf of Mexico, but the only beach I ever got to know was Buffett on the radio. Didn't take no vacation, never had any love. Left arm always had a tan, driving that old pickup truck. Never saw a palm tree swaying or heard a steel drum playing. Beach is where I wanted to go, and I heard Buffett on the radio. All those years of Buffett ringing in my ears, headed for the coast to the Gulf of Mexico. Haven't been back, paradise is now my home. I'm still listening to Buffett on the radio. In Texas, paradise is all I see. I miss my old buddies, but I love my new family. I've seen the ocean, seen a beach with the whitest sand. Came back to my amber waves of a grain. Think I finally understand. I still love that beach that I got to know when I heard Buffett on the radio. Yeah, I still love that beach that I got to know when I heard Buffett on the radio. On that radio.
Hey, this is Chuck Freeman from Tropics, and you're listening to Buffett on the Radio with Jersey Jon Persons on Radio A1A.
Welcome to Buffett on the Radio. I'm your host, Jersey Jon Persons. Dive into the world of Jimmy Buffett with us each week, where we explore tunes not by Jimmy, but about him, inspired by him, or even penned by the man himself and performed by other artists. Welcome aboard, Parrotheads, to another exciting journey on Buffett on the Radio. Over the next few weeks, we'll be sharing exclusive interviews with the incredible artists who rocked the stage at Pirates in the Harbour last month. This week, we're shining the spotlight on the talented Dani Hoy. I had an absolute blast chatting with Dani, and I know you'll love our conversation just as much as I did. So grab your margarita, sit back, and let's dive in.
Hey, this is Dani Hoy. Thanks for listening to Buffett on the Radio with Jon Persons here on Radio A1A.
Hey everybody, I'm sitting here with Dani Hoy.
Dani Hoy. It's like one word.
Like one word. We're at Pirates in the Harbour Festival.
Iron Lion.
At the Iron Lion, yeah. And Dani just finished her set.
Sure, yeah. God.
And it was a great set.
I'm so energized by it.
That was awesome.
I was like really fired up by all the energy of the crowd.
Yeah.
Just an amazing experience. I love this. I'm glad I got to make it up to this event.
Is this your first time up here?
It is. I haven't been here. I haven't been in Pennsylvania since 2017.
Ooh.
And last time I came up here, I traveled around the country, played a whole bunch of music, went home, and then had to run away because there was a hurricane. Hurricane Irma. So what an experience that was. Hopefully this won't happen again.
Right. So do you have any projects, or recent projects, or something working on that you can tell everybody about?
Well, I have a new CD. My latest CD is called Tropical 2, Island Stories. So it's 6 songs, and they're kind of based on my recent experiences. Plus, there's a Christmas song, so that's kind of fun.
Right. You love Christmas.
I love Christmas, and I felt like I needed to write a song about that. In fact, I have in mind to do a Christmas song or a Christmas album, which will be between 8 and 10 songs. So I'm working on that idea. Plus, I have other songs I'm writing for another project. My last 2 projects have only been like 5 or 6 songs. So I'd like to do one that is like a complete album. But I want to spend a lot of time on it because, I have a lot of stuff I want to contribute and tell people about.
Yes.
Either related to Key West or just life in general. And I love to write. And I've been having a lot of interesting experience the last couple of years. It's been crazy. But I'm happy to be in Pennsylvania. The weather couldn't be better.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful
right now.
weather. Yes.
Yeah.
You've got some, at least one Buffett-ish related song.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Tropical Man, which was on...
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it's okay. Tropical Man, which was on my original album, Tropical. And, when I play live, we play a lot of Jimmy Buffett songs. We do. We play a lot of Jimmy Buffett favorites. Plus, I like to do things like I Have Found Me a Home, Pencil Thin Mustache.
Right.
I like to do some stuff that probably is a little like
Off.
maybe less known.
Yes.
Less known by the average person. So, do that pretty often.
Right.
Yeah, we love Jimmy Buffett. We miss him.
Yes.
In Key West, we're actually going to have a Jimmy Buffett event on Labor Day weekend.
Wow.
We're going to have a huge parade and all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be great.
And when do they officially rename the highway? Or did they already?
Not yet, but I think they're still working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I really think that needs to happen.
Yes. All right.
God bless Jimmy Buffett.
while you're lying out in the sand. Enjoy your lifestyle all you want, and kick back while you can. Oh, we all love the coastal life. Don't you get me wrong, but if there's something more you're looking for, pay attention to my song. Oh, he's got a Buffett's bank account off of Hemingway's job. Captain Tony's sex drive and Jack Johnson's smile. Oh, Casa in the palm trees, dark island tan. This is what I'm looking for in my tropical man. This is what I'm looking for in my tropical man.
I know you came quote unquote late to the game.
I did. I started a little late. I didn't become a Parrothead, an actual Parrothead member until 2003. I knew a few of Jimmy's songs, but I wouldn't have called myself a Parrothead. But I mostly joined the club there was charity and camaraderie
Yes.
and lots of really cool people. And, it was just a great place to meet people. And the more I went, the more I learned, and I started buying albums, and I started learning the music, and I loved every minute of it. So, yeah, I'm grateful to Jimmy Buffett, because I always say that without Jimmy Buffett, I wouldn't be in Key West.
Key West is beautiful most of the time.
Oh, most of the time, but I think it's the stories and the characters, and that is what drew me to there. The weather is great most of the time, maybe not right now, but it's hot.
Yeah, and it's hurricane season. So.
Yeah, hurricane season should kick into gear more like the end of August.
Okay.
But right now, things are kind of quiet. There's fewer people on the island, so it's a little more peaceful.
So,
Good stuff.
how do you feel Jimmy Buffett's influence has affected your songwriting?
Well, he was a great storyteller. I mean, like the song that's playing right now, he just like had these great phrases. He was very literary, and I want to be like that. The more I write, the more I want to be. I'm more inspired by like poetry, and I want to use words well. I don't want to just write the same thing over and over again. So I always try to find ways to express cool, experiences of life in a different, unique, poetic way. And and Buffett wrote so many great songs about just island life and having fun. But he also just wrote some beautiful ballads. There's so much great music out there, and I'm not just going to write about flip-flops and hammocks and stuff. Wild gypsy woman travels the ocean, swims with the dolphins, flows with the breezes. She's always roving, her heart full of longing, free little wander, and sail where she pleases. Wild gypsy woman, please take me with you, show me your way when the stars are all dark. Open my eyes, keep me from drowning, wanna be safe beside you when it's time to embark.
To her the whole world is covered in my water, free as a seagull to explore and discover, surfing the waves as they tumble and roll. The next destination calls like a lover. Wild gypsy woman, please take me with you, Show me your ways when the stars are all done.
Open my eyes, keep me from drowning. Wanna be safe beside you when it's time to embark.
Gypsy woman, tell me your story. I know you've been through hell and back again.
Strong as an anchor, yet fragile as coral. True force of nature like a hurricane wind.
Wild gypsy woman, be by my side. Show me your ways when the stars are all done.
Open my eyes, keep me from drowning.
Wanna be safe beside you when it's time to embark.
Wanna be safe beside you when it's time to embark.
So you've got an irreverent side with negativity.
It's hard to say.
I know.
I had to figure it out myself. I was out on a sandbar one day, and we were having a really great time. And I was with a bunch of girls, and I said, I have this story. I know these people who came out to Marvin Key, and they ran around the island. They took their clothes off. And I said, could you possibly imagine all these people without their clothes on? She said, oh, no, that's way too much negativity. And I'm like, well, there's a song. So I told the story, and it's kind of like, it's a Key West story because one of the places that they have nude beaches on, Boca Chica Beach,
right,
or Boca Chica, they have it's Geiger Key, and they have a little spot where people like to lay their nude, and that's cool. So I wrote that, and then there's the Garden of Eden. Then, of course, I eventually took it out to Marvin Key because it just seemed logical to end with that experience. So, and the album was produced by Dave Sines and Beth Travers, and it's on MFG Records, and I'm really proud of it.
Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Out for a walk on Boca Chica Beach. Just my hound dog friends and me. All was quiet till I went around the bend. What did I see? Whole bunch of people being free. Gold folks were laying out on the sand. Some had an ice cold land shark in their hand. As I got closer, I thought my eyes might be deceived. They were wearing way more or less than me. It wasn't what I expected. A sandcastle wasn't all that was erected. Negativity was right in front of me. Pop off your top, drop your bottoms. No shoes, no shirts, no pants, no problem. Nothing's left to doubt when everything is hanging out. Hope nobody heard me screech. You're getting naked on the beach. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Later on, I hit the street. Heard a DJ playing music high above me. Went up one flight and then to the top. What did I see? Whole bunch of people being free. Was a garden in the sky. Everyone there was
feeling high. Before I knew it, clothes are flying all around me. There are some things you can't unsee. They were shaking all they got. None of them were hot. Nakedity was right in front of me. Pop off your top, drop your bottoms. No shoes, no shirts, no pants, no problem. Nothing's left to doubt when everything is hanging out. I left there in a booth, they're getting naked on the roof. Woo-hoo, 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 woo-hoo. Take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off. Put it on, put your clothes back on. Next day we went out to Marvin Key. Just a few girlfriends and me. Got to the sandbar, threw out the anchor. What did we see? Lots of happy people being free. No one had a stitch of clothing on. Every part was out and frying in the sun. All my girls threw off their clothes, filled with glee. The only one not naked there was me. For a moment I felt numb. If you can't beat 'em, you might as well join 'em. Nakedity, it's right in front of me. Pop off the top, drop your bottom. No shoes, no shirts, no pants, no problem. Nothing's left to doubt. We're letting it all hang out. You didn't mistake my speech. We're getting naked on the beach. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. We're getting naked on the beach. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Take it off, take it off, take it on the beach. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. We're getting naked on the beach. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo.
It's fun, and like every song you played was like, how did I not know they were her? Like, how did I not know that this is? I knew.
I feel like
knew a
I've
couple
been
of them.
invisible for a while.
Yeah.
Because I've been living on an island instead of traveling.
Literally.
I really want to get out more.
Right.
I do. There's so much to see in this world and so much to experience, and I feel like my music is better when I go places. I have so much better experiences, and I'm inspired. I'm inspired by being in Pennsylvania once again. Holy mackerel!
You can write a song
Beautiful.
about pretzels and beer.
Pretzels and beer. Why not?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that seems Brighton's genre is beer.
He's writing some good beer songs.
Yes, some very good beers. He's giving
Yeah.
Dani a run for his money.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right. So, or where can fans find out more about you?
Well, just go to DaniHoy.com. All my music's there, my schedule's there, and I spend most of my time in Key West, but that might be changing soon. So.
Are you planning on going down to Meet of the Minds? You're just going to do Trop
I
Rock
live
and
there.
Duval?
I'll definitely be there for Trop Rock and Duval.
Right.
Yeah, definitely for all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to make it to Alabama. It's just too close together.
Yes.
I think I have too much on my plate.
Yeah,
Right
I
there.
think people are playing both gigs. Like, that's just intense.
Well, as long as you give yourself a little space to rest, I think before, after, I think that's good. But I don't know about you, but the adrenaline sometimes is just really exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
like today, I had a lot of it.
No, you were on fire. I mean, that was inspired.
It's been so long since I've done this sort of thing. I figured I had to really put myself out there. So, thank God, it was great.
It was
I
great.
loved it. I enjoyed it. So, thank you. Thanks to Radio A1A for playing my music.
Yes.
And I'm really happy to meet you.
Got a favorite Jimmy Buffett inspired song? Share it on Facebook. You can find us at Buffett on the Radio. You can catch replays of this episode and any others on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast platform. Until next time, be good to each other, and remember to always buff it up.
When life is dull and your luster fades, it's not too late to improve your ways and put some island in your life. To the coast of Marseille, changing latitude, Margaritaville to change your attitude, Bama Brie, and a cheeseburger in paradise. Buff it up, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Take a trip around the sun till the coast is clear. Put your flip-flops on and a Buffett song. Join the Parrotheads for a sing-along. Get your fins up and buff it up. You might be a pirate, looks at 40. So book a lovely cruise and start the party. The Banana Republic will be serving boat drinks. Come Monday you'll be stranded on a sandbar, Havana daydreaming at a tiki bar, catching island fever, not caring what the boss thinks. Buff it up, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Take a trip around the sun till the coast is clear. Put your flip-flops on and a Buffett song. Join the Parrotheads for a sing-along. Get your fins up and buff it up. Eat the last mango in Paris while sipping wine. Send a message on a coconut telegraph, I'm doing fine. Buff it up, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Take a trip around the sun till the coast is clear. Put your flip-flops on and a Buffett song. Join the Parrotheads for a sing-along. Get your fins up and buff it up. Buff it up.
A1A Productions videos and broadcasts are for educational and entertainment purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in the favor of fair use.